my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Starla's kitchen. Right now, she is whipping up some bacon and eggs because today is a snow day and Salem is literally in no hurry to get out the door. So I don't know if you guys have noticed already. I mean, literally, did I give you any time to actually like peep the freaking floor plan? No, I didn't. Anyway, I went ahead and figured out how and where we could actually stick little McKenna's bedroom. Now, it's not the most ideal place, to be honest, but I was actually very impressed that I was able to get it to work because I was freaking certain, y'all, I was not going to be able to put in an extra bedroom. Like, I was almost dead set on the fact that Salem and McKenna were going to have to share rooms, which honestly isn't that much of an issue. But given their age difference, I would think it would be a little more comfortable for Salem to have his own room, just because, again, the age difference and the fact that they have two completely different interests at that. So this is what the exterior of our home is now looking like, and I was able to really conceal that room quite well. Now, I did notice, like, when I built this house, the little fluke, and that is the freaking door. It is so annoying. Like, idealistically, I would want the door right there, but I mean, for right now, you know, we just got to work with what we've got. So Starla should be just about done making those bacon and eggs, and oh my God, dude, what the hell is this? Honestly, I don't think I've ever witnessed the trash getting that bad in The Sims before, but like, leave it up to Star, you know? Like, she's a single mama, she's got a lot of drama, and to be honest, like, taking out the freaking hefty bags is the least of her worries. Anyways, we do actually need an outdoor trash can, so let me go ahead and just search for myself really quick, and we should be able to pick one of those up. Now, they shouldn't be too expensive. They're 220 simoleons. Oh wow, I'm quite cheap actually. So we'll stick that beast probably over here, like by the bushes, and then she'll be able to like clean that out finally. And so also, I actually had her go and sign up for a brand new gig, and this time we are going to be helping a renowned scientist, and the gig pays you guys a total of 1,555 simoleons. So Talon, Bish, who, like, literally any coin that he brought into that house, actually, let's just pause. The amount that she is getting from this one gig is literally everything that he brought into their household. And I did make a comment too, by the way, which somebody was very confused. I was like, oh my God, Salem literally looks like his dad when he gets older. And I was just basically like having a hissy fit over it. And somebody was like, what's wrong with the kid looking like his dad? Everything is wrong. If you only understood, actually. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really a big deal, to be honest, but it was just something I noticed. I don't know. Sometimes I say some stupid-ish and, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, long story short, we're going to go ahead and finally clean out that trash. I'm going to have her go and kind of, like, straighten up the kitchen a little bit. Antonio did actually send her a romantic morning text. Really trying it, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, he did ask if she would be interested in maybe going to Breadsticks, which is an Italian restaurant located in Oasis Springs, for dinner tonight. You know, it's going to be a date, but like, it doesn't have to be a date. You know what I mean? Like, it's a date, like the joke, it's a date. That's probably what's gonna happen. I even put up a poll, gave you guys an opportunity for you to submit some Sims to me, which if you did, don't worry, they will come in handy quite later. But even regardless, you guys really wanted Starla just to kind of, you know, see what it would be like to go on a date with Antonio. So right now, obviously, we are doing some of the morning things. It looks like we got our royalty report. We only earned 61 simoleons. I know that Salem did have a school project that he needed to work on. It is very cold outside. Is McKenna doing okay? Yeah, no, she's great. She's actually playing with her little blocks, and she would like to go potty as well as ask Starla for a drink. So she is feeling a little parched, and it looks like Starla wants to go and teach her little girl how to play some blocks. I don't know what these two little snot noses are doing. Oh, okay. Salem's actually, oh my God, he's trying to make her giggle. Seriously, he is such an amazing big brother. Oh, and I almost forgot to give you guys a room tour, even though, like, honestly, do we need to? You can pretty much see everything. But here is McKenna's room. And then over here, we decided to go and add a few more little fun things into Salem's room. Something I learned about Salem is he's, like, really into science. He loves to look at chemicals under the microscope. He also likes to study crystals and rocks and all that kind of fun stuff. So obviously, you know, we had to get him one of those. And then over here, he has a little elements table on his wall, which I thought was kind of cute. So I could totally see him in the future becoming a scientist. He also has shown a huge interest in fitness, which was quite interesting because, I don't know, he seems young, like really young to be into fitness, but you know, that is something I'm definitely going to cradle and help grow because any interests that he shows right now definitely will develop his future. And he's shown interests in books and things like that in fitness. And he just seems like he really has a lot of personality at such a small little age. What dude, you really gotta stop just showing up like that. Oh my god. Okay, so Antonio just like strutted his stuff right in here, and of course Starla has just calmed her titties, so she isn't feeling as flirtatious as she was earlier, but literally, like, y'all, she was feeling pretty freaking fire, pretty feisty. And McKenna is showing off her brand new skills, and of course she is so excited to see Uncle Antonio, and Starla is putting something else on the board. So my guess here is maybe she needs to get some work done on the computer, and Antonio just wanted to help out with the kids. So let's go and see what we need to do really quick. We need to chat with the client. We need to write a non-fiction book and to get that book approved. So it looks like our bills just came in, and this guy literally hates his job. I don't know what the heck is going on. He must be so cold. Like, seriously, his kneecaps have got to be frozen because it is super duper nippy outside. Anyways, let's go over here and pay the bills. It's actually really gorgeous. Maybe we should come outside and enjoy the freaking snow. It is a snow day after all, and I'm trying to get this chick to work. What am I thinking? You know what? Let's actually go and create a little group. I love that Antonio like gets her to like see the bigger picture. Like, he isn't a slacker, but he isn't also the type of kid to totally waste a good snow day. So we're gonna have everybody go in a little group, and I thought for a second, y'all, this was Talon, and I was about to totally change my mind. So maybe we can come over here and let Salem play on the monkey bars. Maybe Starla and Antonio can go do a little ice skating, if you know what I mean. But maybe we can also go and grab a hot chocolate or something. Why would you want to have a freaking pretzel when it's snowing? Like, why aren't there better options? You know what? Let's get a spiced sparkling apple juice, and then I think Salem is going to grab himself a hot cocoa, and McKenna, she can't really grab anything because she's like a fetus, so I don't know what we're gonna do with her. Like, there really isn't much for her to do. Maybe she can grab a little toy or something to take with her out of the toy chest. Now, I know Salem basically like destroyed all these toys, and we just painted it and put it in her room so it matched, but I know that McKenna really loves to play with dolls. She's super duper infatuated with the Tum Tum teddy bear, so maybe we can take that too. I just wish there was more things for toddlers to do, especially when it comes to you know, outdoorsy things in particular. So I'm gonna actually have everybody go here together. It looks like Antonio is babbling with little McKenna. She really likes him a lot. I mean, the relationship isn't super duper high, but they're definitely developing a little relationship, and look at him walking her out. Oh my god! Hopefully we'll be able to go on this date later because Starla is definitely looking forward to it. And of course, she's got to go to the damn bathroom. Oh my god. And I can't cheat it because I don't have cheats in. Oh, this is irritating. I really do just want to add that in. Like, I know that it defeats the purpose, but a part of me just doesn't want her to have to go all the way back home just to go and like pop a freaking squat. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna have Antonio and Salem go and do a little skating just while Starla can tolerate it. You know what? I know that I'm not supposed to cheat, but I'm gonna do it anyway because, like, I'm not. You know, I'm not. Somebody said take care of their needs. This is Jen taking care of their needs. And here comes little Antonio. And McKenna has just arrived to the park. I'm actually going to have her go. Oh, maybe she can snag this drink? Oh my god, she would though. What about over here? Ooh, what are these? Some hot dogs. Go and grab yourself some. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm getting like super duper anxious because every time I see a tall and skinny guy, I'm thinking it is going to be Talon showing up. And look at Starla admiring Antonio, hanging out with Salem. Oh my god! And for a split second, you guys, she is sitting here envisioning a life that could have been if only she had chosen the right brother. You know, I hate when that happens. Have her go and join in on the fun. That is enough just waiting on the sidelines. You know what? She isn't very, like, athletic, and I think that's exactly why she doesn't want to do it. Why are you so afraid? Girl, get back up over there. Come on, go and skate a little bit. I know that it's chilly, but you have to do this. You have to try some new things. Salem, on the other hand, is seriously having the time of his life right now. And he's picking up very quickly. Starla almost just rammed him right into the wall. She's crazy. Literally, this is Jen ice skating or doing any form of freaking activity. Like, I am holding my breath the entire time, praying I don't bust a freaking ankle, y'all. It's not even a joke, but let's go and check on McKenna. She is playing with her little doll. Look at how adorable she is. So what time is it? It's about 3:55, and I'm starting to think that maybe we should totally take up Antonio on that dinner offer, because honestly, Starla would rather be anywhere but on the ice right now, just trying to not be a freaking Debbie Downer. Okay, so now that everyone's back in the house, I need to start thinking about what exactly it is that we are going to wear. I mean, the pressure's on. Antonio's here. Like, we are ready to go. We could show up to a restaurant literally looking like we are going to the Met Gala, but that isn't really the vibe of Breadsticks, I don't think. I mean, that seems like a little much. So maybe what we could do is we could plan an outfit for Starla if Antonio doesn't mind waiting, which obviously he doesn't. He is totally a gentleman like that. And Starla is starting to feel a little spark inside, which is maybe a good and a bad thing. I know some of you were saying how it's really too soon for her to date, especially her ex-fiance's brother, but I feel like it is more than that. I feel like the connection that Starla feels with Antonio, it is electrifying and scary all at the same time. Like, it's hard to explain it, and I don't even know how to put it in words necessarily, but I feel like there is definitely something real there. Like, I feel like they have a real relationship, and unfortunately, with the way that it kind of started off, they don't know what the hell to do with it. I don't know what the hell to do with it. I mean, some of you know what to do with it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to play it by ear, and you know what? Nothing is off the table. So I went ahead and gave her this beautiful little petal pink dress with these nude shoes. Somebody did mention how Starla has relatively larger feet. She sure freaking does. You can thank her mom for that one. But I don't know if I want to throw on any accessories or anything. I'm trying to think of a hairstyle that would look good for an evening night out. Let's pair it with maybe some drop earrings. I think these are quite classy, and I'm pretty sure there's a swatch that actually matches her shoes. Bam! Okay, so the last thing is makeup. Now, Starla is no beauty guru, okay? She literally just, she uses the sponge little spoolie thingies to put on her eyeshadow. She uses her fingers to apply foundation. Like, honestly, don't expect, you know, no Jeffree Star to pop out or some James Charles. Like, she just kind of wings it, literally. So I think we're just gonna go with the simples for tonight and just let, you know, her outfit do all the talking. Alright, you guys, so we have finally arrived at the Breadsticks Italian restaurant. Now, this lot here was created by Kayla, aka Little Simsy, and I basically left everything how it was when I downloaded it off the gallery. The only thing I did go ahead and change is I actually created this little undercover bar area, which I thought was a nice little addition for anybody who wanted to go and grab a cocktail after dinner. Originally, there was just a bunch of little plants and stuff, which I also thought was really cute, but I do like the fact that if somebody wanted to, they could come and grab a drink. They didn't necessarily have to dine in. So I went ahead and had Starla grab the table. She's actually the one who set the reservations, and we're not like super duper into the date, but everything's actually going really, really well. Like, Antonio is keeping the conversation light while Starla is over here feeling pretty heavy. Some of her whims truly do reflect how she is feeling, such as wanting to tell a dirty joke to somebody. She also would like to kiss someone and share her insecurities, which is kind of an interesting twist for somebody who's feeling so flirty. So I think what we'll do is we'll knock one of those off of the list. I don't know if she has the option to share her insecurities, but it looks like she does, so we're gonna go ahead and go for it. We're also going to go and place an order for the table so that we could get our meal rather quickly. It isn't too late, but I don't have a lot of money to spend on the babysitter. I don't know how much they actually charge, but either way, we only have 200 simoleons, and we need to work on our gig quickly because then we'll be able to actually get decorations and stuff for Winterfest, because tomorrow is Christmas. So let's stick with the chef's choice items because usually they're a little more affordable. We're going to grab 2 soft shadows, and then let me see what the main course is. So the chef's special today is the Chappiano. I don't know how to say that, but the other time when I was trying to film it, it was actually the lobster tortellini, which was definitely a really good price. I think it was like somewhere like in the early 20s, but you know what? This definitely sounds good for a nice chilly day here in Oasis Springs. So we'll go ahead and order that, and it looks like Starla is wanting to get a little deep in the conversation. All this light flirting, it's fun, but she really wants to see what Antonio is all about, because we can't deny the fact that he has been super duper involved lately, showing up at her house, making sure she's okay, you know, just anything that he can do to help, he is more than willing. Not to mention, he is also getting very attached to the kids, and if you guys haven't noticed, they're getting rather attached to him too. Something else I noticed, we have the Dobsons working here. Rachel Dobson, I do believe she's actually pregnant, which is quite cute. They already have 1 child, I believe, so this would probably be baby number 2. But you know what, let me go and tell him a dirty little joke. I mean, honestly, it pains me when Starla tells jokes because she's like not that funny, but she like tries to be. So she says some like, not like right now she's making like a police joke, you know, and he's chuckling and laughing because he's a good sport like that. But either way, our date is actually going relatively well, and we've damn near hit gold without really putting in a lot of effort. So let's just see where our meal is at. We've got, I think, Zoe Patel breaking it down in the kitchen, and if you guys hear a little gremlin in the background, that is Crixus. He's kicking it with me here today. Earlier part of the episode was like super duper late at night, and now we're filming in broad daylight, and he's here just hanging out, watching some Weekend, a little Post Malone. Yep, that's right, my kid. He's not even 2, and he has fantastic music taste. So let me see. Antonio just became really good friends with Starla. I actually wanted Starla to go and ask about his favorite author. Antonio likes to read books every now and again, and I do believe by doing this, you guys, ooh, she's really pretty. Who is she? We're actually able to increase our, I think, writing skill, and she should be able to, there we go. Starla has reached level 6 of the writing skill, and she can now write her very own screenplay. So our meal is here, and the only other thing that we really need to do is just kind of enthuse about our dish, which it seems like Starla is really enjoying. I'm actually very pleased as to how this evening is going. Now, I didn't really know what to expect going on this unofficial date with Antonio. Obviously, Antonio is more than okay with possibly seeing what the future could hold for Starla and him, but it's Starla who is kind of in a little bit of a pinch. So it looks like they are already done. They're just enjoying a few more moments of conversation, and look at the way that Antonio is staring at Starla like, oh my god, this kid is freaking smitten. And it looks like Starla would really like to go ice skating, so even though earlier she kind of sucked, she's actually willing to try it again. So it's kind of cool to see how Antonio brings that out in her. Now, she is feeling a little, how do you say, a little tipsy off of that wine. She doesn't drink very much, but we're gonna kind of wrap up the evening. I would obviously invite Antonio to the house, but I don't think that is wise given our present emotional state. However, I would love more than anything for her to go and give him a little kiss just to kind of cap the night. So let's go and embrace him. After this, we'll go in for that last and final freaking kiss, you guys. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, like, I am seriously starting to ship the hell out of them. And what is so scary is the way that Antonio just literally pulls her in and makes her feel so safe. A part of him really wants to go and bring her home, but of course Starla is trying so hard to be good tonight. So let's just go and end our date. Yes, we are gonna end it a little bit early, and oh my goodness, Starla has completed the Amor Amateur, and now she actually is on to the Marriage Marital, where she of course is going to become an adult and get married to her BFF. What? Okay, so she has to find somebody who she trusts enough to actually get very close to, become best friends with, and marry them. I'm sorry, but this sounds like a freaking application for Antonio. And tonight, our date was legendary. In fact, there's actually going to be something special in our Sims household inventory when we get back. So I really wanted, just before we start wrapping up this episode, I really wanted Starla to get in there and do a little bit of work on her gig. I just want to make sure that we don't like give Antonio the impression that he can come back to our place. Like, she can't be like fooling around, okay? Like, I know she wants to play with the baton, honey, but you know what's gonna happen if you start, you know, playing silly games. You're gonna end up winning some silly prizes. And explain it to me why Marcel Castro is going on a jog in the middle of the night. And look at the way Starla reacted to this kid. My God, because that's like literally the same reaction I had. And is this powerhouse checking us out? It's kind of weird. Maybe we should just say hi or something, because it's kind of awkward just to be like this close in his face without actually acknowledging him. So yeah, we're just gonna ask him about his day. That's literally about it. Oh, he's gonna leave. Perfect. We don't even need to worry about it too much. Let me see. So it looks like Nilish just became really good friends with our daughter, McKenna. I was gonna have her make small talk, and every time that I do, he like starts to walk away, so like crisis avoided. But then Starla opens up her dumb mouth. Like, she's so cute and awkward. You know, it's just, she is a little bit of an awkward goose, and I like that about her. So it looks like our babysitter slash nanny was incredible. He definitely built quite a good relationship with the kids. It was only 50 simoleons or so to have him come, and is it cold out here? You just happy to see me? Because honey, those nips are napping. Oh, here he is. Okay, so look at the way that he is encouraging Salem. Like, seriously, he's actually showing him how to play the violin, and poor Starla is exhausted. She just literally freaking knocked out the second she hit her bed. But it is really late. We need to go and dismiss the nanny. He was amazing. In fact, I know that this is a little bit of a stretch, but we are going to give the nanny $100 tip. He says, "You are learning so fast, Salem. That is excellent." Oh my God, I actually really like our nanny. He is amazing. We will absolutely in the future hire this guy, because he is just, he's really involved. Like, sometimes you get those nannies that just come and they're just kind of like boring or whatever, and they don't do much for the kids. I don't work for free. You know, if you ever need my help again, you better get your act together and pay the $22 bill I'll be sending you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, Salem, we need to put down the violin, because this is seriously giving me freaking cockroaches in my ears. Let's try to have Salem go and hit the sack. Now, he did actually work a little bit on his project. We didn't get that far. We do need to wake up kind of early if the weather permits, and have him work on that. McKenna, on the other hand, she's just finishing up her dinner. All right, guys. guess, like midnight snack, and she's also gonna hit the sack as well. She wants to ask Antonio for food, and she would also like to be read a book as well as splash in the toilet, which just so happens to be her newest freaking hobby. Yes, I love terrible freaking twos. It says, oh no, it looks like Starla has food poisoning. Something must have been wrong with the food at the restaurant. Starla should get on the phone and let them know. Kayla, your freaking restaurant gave me the Hershey squirts. Are you freaking serious right now? And then of course Marcel thinks he like owns the damn joint, so we're gonna ask him to leave. Salem needs to get his culito in bed stat, and Starla on the other hand is literally about to freaking upcheck. Oh my god, I don't think my Sims have ever gotten food poisoning before, but I cannot breathe. This girl has a deadline tomorrow and $0 in her freaking bank, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this done in time. Oh my god, she can't go to it. Now she has to poop. Oh my goodness, like she actually has to crap. Like this isn't funny. She low-key has all the symptoms of freaking food poisoning. Tonight is going to be a rough one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've been there one too many times than I'd like to admit, but I think this is probably a really good stopping point. I do actually want to see what it is that we ended up receiving for our legendary date. Maybe we can go and sell it. It's a VIP bucket, so it's worth about 245 simoleons. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that because I really could use the money. We also have our little dollhouse in our household inventory as well that we got for a birthday present for Salem. Fortunately, these things are huge and I really don't have a lot of room, so we're just gonna keep that in storage for now. And yeah, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing.